All right, this is part 2 of geometry. If you're joining us, please go back and look at part 1 of what we did on geometry. So here, I'll just be answering questions. We're answering questions because now we know the rules that we have to apply to answer the questions. Every answer, statement, or calculation must have a reason. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, share the video, like and comment. Thank you. So let's get started. We should finish this paper in how many minutes? 10 or 15 minutes. We'll see how far we go. So I'm saying this, let's all read the statement. In geometry, we always need to provide reasons for why we state something. So every statement must have a reason. So actually here, we are applying straight line rules. Straight line rules, they are not parallel lines. So we're choosing from that form. It's either complementary, supplementary, vertically opposite, or angles around the point. So right away, I can see that these two angles are angles on a straight line. So A plus 50 degrees equals to 180. And A will be 180 minus 50, which gives me how much? 130, yes, 130 degrees. Your reason will be what? Adjacent angles on, can you see? I'm sure you can see. On a straight line equals to 180. See, these are angles on a straight line. Let's move right along. This one also, I notice a straight line. A straight line is a straight line. Angles on a straight line must give us how much? 180. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle must give me 180. So I'm going to say 10 plus, can you see? Let me try using this pen. It's a bit sharp. No, 10 plus B plus 60 must give me how much? 180 degrees. So obviously 10 plus 60 is 70. So B plus 70 equals to 180. Take that one, is gonna subtract. So actually B is how much? 110. I hope, yeah, I'm correct. If you're not sure, use a calculator. Don't try to act like a Superman. So what is the reason? Can I just do this, please? So that we save time. But obviously you can't do that. You have to write it out. But angles on adjacent angles on a straight line equals to 180. So I'm applying straight line angle there. Sharp C, can you see C? Can you see C? Yes, we see C. Haha. So this one also, same rule applies. Adjacent angles on a straight line. So you're going to have to write that one there. Adjacent, let me not be lazy, angles on a straight line equals to 180. Yes. Okay. So this means 2C plus 120 must give me how much? 180. So 2C, take 120 that side, 180 minus 120 is how much? It's how much? It's 60, yes. But let's just confirm. Yeah, 60. 2C, divide both sides by 2. C is how much? 30. So actually C is 30, but this angle is 2C. So 2 times 30 is 60. 60 plus 120 will give you how much? Will give you 180. Same applies here. So for all of this, the reason is the same. So I need more space so that I can work. Let's be quick. We need to finish this quickly. So D plus 20 plus D. Can you see a straight line? This angle D plus 20 plus D must give us 120. So D plus D is 2D. Remember when we're adding, we add the coefficients. If there's nothing there, the coefficient is 1. The coefficient of D and D is 1, 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2D plus 20 is 180 equals to 180. Take 20 to the other side. I'm going to continue here. 2D is actually how much? 180 minus 20. How much is 160? Yeah, it's 160. 2d divided by 2, 2 divided by 2, so the value of d is how much? 80 degrees. So this one is 80 degrees. Is it 80? Yeah. And then this one is 80 plus 20, which gives us 100 degrees. 100 degrees. So that when we add 100 degrees and 80, we get 180 for that one. Sharp. Vertical opposite angles are the same. We spoke about it in detail. We said these two angles are equal and the two angles are equal. So I guess here we are answering vertical opposite questions. So straightforward. Calculate the value of x. You're going to say what? Oh, okay. Here, use the reason to help you complete. Oh, okay, no, that's not for us. So we're here. Let's answer this. I hope you can see. How much is x? X is 95 degrees. You don't even have to calculate it. You just look at it and you answer. What's your answer? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Sharp. Fine. Are you happy? Yes, we are happy. Yeah. So we're done with that question. Here, which one are we going to use? Wow. I think here I'm going to use a straight line. I'm sure there's another rule to do. Yeah, but I'm just going to stick with straight line. So x plus 145 equals to what? 180. Axis, take 180, then subtract 145. This, what is remaining is that one. See? That's 35. So 35 degrees. So the value of x is 35 degrees here, meaning this also is 35. This one is not vertical opposite. Is what? Adjacent angles on a straight line equals to 180 degrees. Okay, let's go on. Look at this question carefully. This whole angle, we see a right angle there, meaning this angle plus this angle equals to how much? 90 degrees. Yes, because it forms a right angle. So 40 plus x equals to 90 degrees. Take 40 to that side. 90 minus 40 degrees, it gives you how much? 50 degrees. So 50 plus 40 equals to 90. This whole angle gives you a right angle. Can you see? Then we want to know how much is y. Y is the whole angle. It's not only this portion of the angle. So meaning y is 90 degrees. I hope you all see it. Y is this whole part. So y is 90 degrees. So the first reason will be adjacent, complementary because they add up to 90. Angles equals to 90. That's number one. Number two, you're going to be saying what? For y. What is the reason for y? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Sharp. You see, every statement goes with its reason. Let's do this one. Ha 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 ha. Yes. What are we gonna do there? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure. You see, straight line works. Most of these questions, straight line, straight line, straight line. You need a ruler sometimes so that you see. Can you see? That's my ruler. Can you see that these three angles are on a straight line? 50, 60, and x form a straight line. So I can say 50 plus 60 degrees, right? Don't forget degrees. 180 equals to that. This plus this is 110 plus x equals to 180. Take that one to that side. X is 70 degrees. Can you see? We used adjacent angles on a straight line. Oh, please. Yeah, you mustn't be tired of writing this equals to 180. Yeah, boy. Then once I have this one at 70, can you see now? Let me hide this. Can you see? Okay, let me use a different color. Hey, this thing is hot. I'm using the light. Okay, can you see? Here, it's a straight line. This angle 60 and 70, and this y actually gives us how much? We get how much, people? Straight line. I get. You see a straight line also. So I can say 60 plus 70 plus y equals to 180. 60 plus this is 130 plus y equals to 180. Then I'm overlapping now. Yeah. It's 15, eh? It has to be 50, yes. Then y is equals to 50 degrees. Why? Adjacent angles on a straight line. I use angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Then when I have this, I can use, I don't have another color. I can use angles on a straight line. Wow, it's a nice question. Now I can use, I have the value of x, I have the value of y, I can find the value of z. They call it z or z. So I can say actually x plus y plus z equals to 180. The value of x we found it is 70 plus the value of y is what? 50 plus z equals to 180. This plus this is how much? 120. Is it 120? Yeah. 7 plus 5 is 12. Yeah, 120 plus z equals to 180. Take that to the other side. X is actually how much? 60 degrees. Could we say this is vertical opposite to that? I think we can. Y is, you see, can you see? Someone could have used opposite. 50 and y are vertical opposite, and we use angles on a straight line to find that, to prove that. Can you see? And then for that, this is z. Z is actually opposite to this one. You see? And then obviously x will be opposite to what? To, where is x? To 50. I know, 70. I'm here now. Meaning this portion here, it's 70. So that when we add everything there, it's actually how much? 360. Sharp. We're moving. Okay, here we see a right angle there. First thing that we need to know, angles around a point must give us how much? 360. So already, and then angles on a straight line must give us 180. So if this is 90, if to get 360, to get 180 angles on a straight line, I must get how much here? 90 also. So that when I add 180 minus 90 will be 90. So this 2 will be 90. So that when I add them together, I get 180. So this means here it's also 90. Can you all see it? Yes, it makes sense. 10 plus 8 is 90. Then angles on a straight line on this 2. Can you see only the 2 there on top? Oh, I'm making a shadow. Oh, what? Okay, let me just underline. This gives us angles on a straight line 90. Let me use this angles on a straight line for this one. If this is 90, and I know angles on a straight line must give me 180. So this is 90, this will also be 90, meaning the value of y is 90 by virtue of angles on a straight line. If this is 90, this is also 90, meaning x is also 90. Angles on a straight line. So we're going to say adjacent angles on a straight line equals to 180. Because of if this is 90, yeah, now it's messed up. Né? But here it was 90. You still remember. If it's 90, 90 plus 90 will give us 180. 90 plus 90 will give us 180. Straight line. So that when you add all of this, you get 90. Should actually make sense. Here we're dealing with right angles. All right. I'm trying to rush it. Yeah, you see? We are there. So here, what rule are we going to apply from the 4 rights? We are not still on parallel lines. We're still on straight lines. So we're going to use what? Adjacent angles on a straight line. No complementary angles. We're going to use vertical opposite angles, which says x plus 20. This angle is actually equal to what? To 70. So now we're formulating an equation, but we know that these two angles are the same. That's why I'm equating the two, because whatever that you have here will be exactly the same as what we have there. So if this is 70 degrees, this whole angle must give us how much? 70. So what are we going to do? To find the value of x, take 70, 20 goes there, subtracts, and it's 50. So for this angle, what is simply saying? To give us 70, x must be what? 50. So that when we add 20, it becomes 70. Your reason there will be vertically opposite angles are equal. See? Let's go on. Same applies here. This angle that is here, don't worry about x plus what. Your focus should be on understanding the principles of angles and geometry. So what I see there, I'm going to equate it to there because of, according to the rule of vertical opposite angles, these two angles are the same. So I'm going to say x plus 20 equals to 2x minus 50. So if you don't know your geometry, not your geometry, your what? Algebra, you are in trouble because of, you see, geometry now puts together a bit of algebra there, and you should be comfortable with doing that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take the like terms to one side. Either way, the angle is an angle is always positive, or angles are always positive. Yes. So whatever you do, you must end up with a positive answer. So what should we do? Take the x that side and then take the 50 this side. So that you have 20 plus 50. 50 is negative, it becomes positive there. 2x. If I'm doing a mistake, you must tell me then. You must stop me there. 2x minus 1x. So 2x minus x is x. 20 plus 50 is how much? 70. All right. So meaning here, if I put 70 here, 70 plus 20 is what? 90. Am I right? I hope I'm right. Yeah, 70. This is 140. 2x minus 50 is 90. Yeah. So, okay, we're going on. Sorry for that. We're back. So if I put x 70, I put x, I get 90 that side. 2x minus 50, I put the value of x. Where I see x, I'm going to substitute 70. So 270 minus 50. 2 times 7 is 14. So it's 140 minus 50 will give you 90 also. So you see that these two angles are the same. Let's do this one. Angles on a straight line. I'm sure you're bored by that now. So for these two angles, we use the same rule. So angles on a straight line does what? Angles on a straight line add up to 180. So